I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you'll have a lovely day ahead of you, and all smiles, no frowns. So today is a special day because I'll be introducing to you guys my babies, my animals, my magical animals. Because as you know, I'm an animal lover, so I'm really excited to do this, to introduce to you to my pythons, to my fishes, to my birds. If you could hear Snow, he's an African lovebird, maybe you could hear him there, he's whistling. So no further ado, it's also feeding time today, so I'll introduce you to them. Let's go over to the living rooms and see it. So here we are, guys, and let me start off with one of my smallest pets first, so that you won't get frightened first. Let's start with something small. My betta fishes. Yes, I also have fishes. These are bettas, or also known as fighting fish. Look at the color of that one. I don't know what you call the color. It's like a bright red and blue. The body is blue. I'll show you more clips of that. And then also Darth Vader. Darth Vader, say hello, Darth Vader. Darth Vader is over there. That's Darth Vader and Adolf. Nice names, right? Okay, so let's try to feed them and check this one out. A little sneak peek of who I'm going to introduce to you next, guys. Is he fitted here. This was his first height, and then I needed to make something bigger, so I made it a little bigger. And now let's check this one out. I'm gonna bring him out for you. Introduce to you the continuously growing little boy. He is Chrome. His name is Chrome, and he is my pet. And now I made him like a condominium. So from Kubos, he now has like an apartment type condo. From this Kubo, this is the new one, the condo. I like to call it condo. From his little Kubo. Doesn't fit to the Kubo anymore. That's why I made him his condo. And here he is. There he is. Let's come and get him. There we go. Say hello to everybody, Chrome. That's Chrome right there. He's such a lovely animal. He's a ball python. Ball python are one of the most docile snakes. Even if you pinch them, even if you do, they won't bite you at all. They're just very docile. They're called ball pythons because when they're threatened, they just ball up into a little ball. That's why they're ball pythons. Say hi, Chrome. There we go. He likes the camera. Amazing. Alright, so this is Chrome, and I'm gonna feed him. Check this one out. Guys, before I feed Chrome, let me share with you some fun facts about ball pythons. This here is a ball python. This is Chrome. As I told you, they're called ball because they like to ball up into little tiny balls when they're scared or afraid. As you can see, he's very shy. Now, signs of a healthy snake is that if you're handling the snake and then the tongue flickers a lot and it likes to move always, that means you have a healthy snake. So if you have a pet snake, you should get that up. And look at this, the skin, very shiny. It has that glow into it. Now, what's so special about these ball pythons, besides its being very docile and very manageable, is that they only grow up to 5 feet. Only up to 5 feet. They don't grow bigger than that, but they grow thicker if you're going to overfeed them. But these animals, they just eat once every 2 weeks. If they get enough bigger or get huge, just once a month. Because they themselves, they will refuse to eat if they're full. So that's wonderful animals right there. This is perfect for newbies who likes to have exotic pets, because this one will never bite you. I promise you that. There you go. He's kissing me. Crumb. Alright. Now, what you are about to see, I'll be saving all of the feeding vids on the last part of the vlog, so you can just skip there if you just want to see them. But mind you, it's a sight. It's quite violent. Well, these are animals. These are wildlife. You know, it's a circle of life. That's what it is. But this, it's so cute. All right. So next to the next magical pet, I'll show you. Next on the list, guys, is my little sunshine. She's not so little anymore. She's my female albino Burmese python. Let's come and get me here. Come over here. This is her. There we go. Come over here, baby. There you go. Careful, little one. Alright. As you can see, she's quite big now, but she's still small. She's around 9 or 10 feet. Sunshine. Let me bring this one closer. Okay. So there's Sunshine. She's an albino Burmese python. Just like the ball pythons, they're also docile snakes as long as you're taming them. These snakes are like practically dogs to me. And if you're going to check other python owners also, other hobbyists out there, these animals are very, very lovely. And if you've seen to my shows, you know, they've been petted by a lot of kids and a lot of things like that. They hardly bite. The only reason for you to get bitten by these animals is by your own mistake. It's human error, really, because they recognize the scent of their prey. It's the scent. So your human scent, that doesn't harm them at all. That doesn't signify to them as food, but that signifies to them as a harmless being like that. Alright, now, so if you will hold a hamster, let's say a bird, and then you're going to touch these animals, and that scent is left on your hands, and then you will get bitten. But they will immediately let go. They won't go in for the kill, because they'll suddenly realize that you're not the net, you're not their food. Look at Sunshine. I told you, these are signs of healthy snakes, as long as they keep on moving and flickering the tongue. She is such a beauty. Like over there. This is my second snake. My latest was chrome, and I'm excited to show you my first ever snake. I had him when he was this small as my pinky, and this long, and now he's so huge. Let me show you guys. So hi guys, I have here with me his Serpy. I don't know if you can see the whole body. I'll try to raise him up. He is so huge. He's getting into 10 to 12 feet long, I believe. There we go. Alright. He's such a strong boy. He's a boy. He's a male. He's my male albino Burmese python. And these guys, don't worry. There we go. They're just like dogs with no legs. These are my pets over here. Look at that. You know, dogs can do more damage, cats even, because they have bigger mouths. Look at the mouth of this one. It's so small. Do you really think it's going to do damage to you if you get bitten? And something about pythons they are non-venomous. So if you get bitten, they don't have rabies, they don't have anything like that. It's plain. It's just like getting a wound. And again, you'll only get bitten by your own errors. If you're going to touch your food, if you're going to touch another animal and then touch these pythons, they will mistake your scent for an animal and they'll eat it. My goodness, that's your own fault. Don't blame the snake. So these are lovely, majestic animals. I'm doing this video because I want to share with you just how beautiful these things are and how lovely and sometimes cute, there you go, that there is really no reason to be afraid of them. Now, in some countries in the West, these animals are actually overpopulated, that they tend to eat the cows already. They got that big that there is a holiday out there of Burmese python hunting. It's like a holiday where all the people, they hunt all the Burmese pythons. So they're not really that endemic there. Okay. And if you like to have a pet like this, just make sure you buy from a certificated breeder who's going to give you a certificate, and then you can bring that certificate to DNR and have your pet registered and something like that. It's easy. It's such a very, very easy process. No problem at all. And literally, they are just like dogs with no legs. And these animals, they don't bark at all. Alright, so again, just stay tuned. Next up, another animal. This time, still has no legs, but it's not a land animal. It's another fish. Check this one out. Alright, so guys, let me introduce to you to the two Flowerhorns right here. Don't worry about that. I got another 15-gallon tank to place them in. Thank you very much, Tito Eman, for sponsoring that tank. He also has a Flowerhorn, and then it got way big already. I think he's placing it in a 50-gallon tank. And he was so kind-hearted enough to give me his other 15-gallon tank and also this light right here. Now, why do you need to separate these animals? These fishes, Flowerhorns, are carnivorous. As you can see, they're like fighting fishes right now just because they have this divider. But don't worry, first thing tomorrow I'll be placing him in his new tank and I'll be vlogging about that, alright? So this is Rafa and Rufo. Rufo and Rafa. So this time it's going to be my first time to actually feed them with live fish. Also courtesy of Tito Eman. Thank you so much. It's so great for the vlog. I've seen it already. I've reviewed the video and it's quite morbid. So guys, those are my pets. I'm going to introduce you to the last one. Okay? Check this one out. Sorry, the story behind Rufo and Rafa, my Flowerhorns, I won them in a raffle contest in where I got two Flowerhorns, and they were this small. They were like 3 centimeters, 2 centimeters small, and now they're 6-month-old. And look at this, almost the size of my hand. Look at that, look at that. It's just so big already. It's like very, very, what do you call this? It makes you proud that it's like you're really a father of this animal, from this small to this big. And it's going to be our first time to feed them with live fish. Check this one out. Guys, not all of my pets have scales. Some also have feathers. As you can see, this is my pet African lovebird. This is Snow. Hi there, Snow. There you go. Say hi to them, Snow, to YouTube over there. He's such a lovely animal. As you can see, he's stooping down his head like that. He wants to have a pet. Ouch, 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 ouch. This one is a bitey one. He just likes to bite everything. There you go. Out of all my pets, this one he always bites. There you go. Up, up. Show them how trained you are. Ouch. Say, up, up. Ouch. That Snow is practically telling me, don't touch me, human. So, is my lovebird? Well, now it's time for me to feed all of them and for all of you to watch, okay? So again, if you don't like to see this part of the video, you could just skip to the end, because what's next is it's a bit brutal, it's a bit violent. It's, what do you expect? It's snakes eating and Flowerhorns eating. Did you know that Flowerhorns are like mini piranhas? There we go. I just discovered it a while ago. I told you it's my first time to feed them with live food. So, if you're going to skip it up, I'm just going to say it here already. Thank you very much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Please give it a like and subscribe. And now, again, if you don't have the heart for this, you could skip it, alright? Enjoy. It's time to feed my lovely creatures. Ouch.